Hi, I'm Sandy Genovese and welcome to this episode of the Ellison Education video series. You know, a novel way to feature student stories is in a pop-up book that each student can actually make. Here's the one that I made, and the story is going to be the things that I'm thankful for. And I wrote it as if I were a student. So I've decorated the cover and I've just handwritten with a white pen. When you look up inside, I'm thankful for recess, and notice there's notebook paper with lines that makes it easy for them to write their stories below. And then the next page, I'm thankful for my dog. If I go to the next page, I'm thankful for my family. All of these elements are popping up off of the page, and it's surprising. It's such a wow effect, but it's really simple to do. You start by just taking, I use a long strip of paper because I want room to put the notebook paper. And I'm going to just fold it in half. And then I've marked this one with a pencil, but I normally don't bother to mark it. I have about 1 inch apart 2 pencil lines, and each line is about 1.5 inches long. The amount doesn't really matter. It's not precise. Basically, you just want them about 1 inch apart and you want them the same length. So once I've cut those slits, then I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to open it back up, and just with my finger, I'm going to pop this so that I reverse this fold right here. Press it down. And look at that. Bada bing. You have a really nice, easy pop-up. All of the pages, if I go through here, you'll see here was the first page. The second page, this doesn't have to be the exact same size. It doesn't have to be in the exact same position. I do want you to see that the page with the family, I wanted to place both characters on there. So the only thing that was important was that I leave enough room in between so they don't nudge each other too much, although in families they probably really do. And one is a more shallow cut so that one will appear to be more dimensional. One will be closer and one will be farther away. But then all you need to do, let's go back and see how easy it is to decorate inside. I've taken, because of the balls that you might play with at recess, I'm going to put some adhesive just on the bottom of the soccer ball, and I'll go ahead and attach that right to the pop-up tab. And then I could place more adhesive. I can use the background to create, let's angle this so that those stitches kind of make sense. So the football can go here, the baseball can go somewhere else, but you create that dimensionality. Once you have each of the pages where all the pop-ups have been decorated and applied, you can go back and you can add in the notebook paper. And then it's a question of just taking adhesive, and you would have a lot more adhesive in this, but adhesive on the back of one page will attach to the front of the next page. So once that is fastened down, then adhesive here to the next page, adhesive here. And that the beauty of it is it's as many pages as they want to make. If they want a long story, they can make a long story. Once you have all the pages fastened together, then I just took a scrap of paper, I folded it in half, and I would, with adhesive, I would fasten that down. I'm using this as something that can hide all the different notches. Fasten that down, and then it's just a question of decoration. You can go back and add, if the theme is going to be, I'm thankful, you know, kind of a fall Thanksgiving theme might be pumpkins, but the beauty of making it yourself is you get to decide. You know, I'm thankful that pop-up books are so easy to make and they are so much fun to read.